In this video, we want to give you some practical tips on how you can use the resources at PursueGOD.org to have a great small group. Now, Pursue God is a comprehensive library that's designed to help you grow in your Christian life. And we're going to share some just practical elements of that library that if you put them into practice, you're going to have an awesome small group. Now, just so you know, we've got some great training to help small group leaders succeed. One is called mentor training, and the other one is called small group training, and you can find those by browsing around on the site. We're not going to get into that today, but for now, I just want to give you some practical concepts that are going to help make your group awesome. The first thing you can do to have an awesome group is to pick a great series. Now that starts by evaluating your group and thinking about where they're at spiritually and what they might need to hear. And then you can go to PursueGOD.org and just browse through some of the many different series that are available there. We have things that are just straight from books of the Bible. We have Bible characters. We have relevant topics from a biblical point of view about the Christian life and growth, as well as practical things like parenting and marriage and finances. So find a group, find a series that your group can do. You can do a whole series, or you can just take one lesson out of that series, but you want to discern as you look through and pray through what your group needs, which of these series or which of these individual lessons might be perfect for your group. The second practical tip to have an awesome group is simply, as the leader, be prepared. And our resources can help you to be fully prepared. So once you've chosen a lesson that you want to do, go to that lesson page, listen to the audio recap, go through the outline. If it's got a sermon associated with it, you might want to watch that sermon as well, so you really have a great grasp of what's the big idea and the key points. Read those Bible passages and make sure that you know then what we're really trying to say. And then I encourage you, as you open the group guide, to look at the questions that are there. Use the group guide and follow it directly from box A to box B to box C. Be careful that you're following the flow, but you want to preview all the questions to make sure which ones are going to work best for your group, or how you might need to reword some of them to make it work in your group. And then as you get to box C, you're going to be thinking about how do you want to apply this. So choose one or two great ways that you can apply this in the life of your group. And then while you're there on the lesson page, take a look at the additional resources. Link to those different articles. They're short. It won't take you long to read them all, but it'll give you a great grasp of some of the theological and biblical background and some of the themes related to what your group is going to be talking about. And then, of course, as you prepare, a key part of that is don't forget to pray for your group and pray for the members of your group. If you go in prepared, you're going to be confident, and we believe that our resources can really help you to feel prepared to lead your group. And then the third practical thing that you can do to have an awesome group is to help prepare your group in advance. A lot of times the group members just come to the group and they haven't thought about what you're going to say, and they're just unprepared. But the way that our resources are online and they're accessible to everybody, it makes it so easy for you to prepare them in advance. For example, you could send them the link to the audio recap. They could listen to that before they come into the group. Or you could send them a link to one of the additional articles so they could read that together and you could discuss it as a group together when you begin. You could give assignments to different members of the group. For example, the different Bible verses that you're going to read, you could assign them in advance to have people come to the group prepared to read that particular Bible verse. Or you could even assign parts of the lesson and have one person lead a certain part of the discussion, or one person share some highlights from the content of the lesson. But the point is that if you help your group to prepare in advance, it will maximize their participation, their ownership, and it will help them to grow in their leadership skills, and it'll make your group healthier all around. So take a minute to browse through our small group page online to take a look at the resources and learn more about how you can help your group to be an awesome group.